Today, we will learn how to create most commonly used visualizations in Power BI, including bar charts, column charts, donut charts, and line charts. We will start with the basics and understand how to use this visual to build interactive reports and dashboard effectively. So let's get started. So first, we will be using a stacked bar chart. You can just expand like this, and you can add here segment or any dimension column or a text column, and you can add sales. So this is how it looks like. Then you can format this. So to format, you can use right click and you can go to the format option here. So this will show you the pan here, and you can just expand this pan with the title option here, and then you can have this subtitle. Once you have this subtitle, you can just expand and you can just keep it alignment in center. And if you want to give a background, you can give, or if you want to change the font design or size, you can change it. For the time being, I'm just keeping as 18. Then after that, if you want to rename also, you can rename it, guys. After that, what you can do here is, if you want to change this information, just click on this, the axis part, and it will show you here. You can just keep it 12. Suppose if you want to change this axis, like segment axis, you can just click here. And once you click, you will be getting this option. You can just increase the font size, and you can just change the color, or you can make it bold like this. And after that, if you want to add a data labels, just scroll a bit down and you can see here data labels part. So once you have done this, you will be finding out the values here. Just expand this, scroll a bit down and click on this values. And if you want to increase the font size, you can increase it. And you can change the design again to the bold option, the font design. And once after doing this, if you want to remove this, the bottom values which you're seeing, that is called as a x-axis in this visual. So you can just expand this and you can have this value. So once after doing this, if you want to convert into a column chart, you can just click here and it will get converted into a column chart. So you have created a basic chart, which is bar. The same way you can create a column also. But if you don't need more spaces between this, the gap between the column to column. So you can just click on this column, and then you can just go to the layout, and here you can remove the space, reduce the space from here. If you reduce it to 0, it will show you like this. If you keep hardly 10, it will show you in this way. So you can just reduce. If you want to add a borders, you can add borders like this. And if you want to increase the width of that border, you can. So this will highlight the visuals. And then after that, if you want to give the borders outer border, then click on the size and style. And here you will be seeing visual border, change the color for that. And if you want to make it round, you can just make it like this. So you can see this. This is how it looks like. So the same thing, you can just Control C and Control V, copy and paste. You can do it in that way. And you can use here pie chart. You can switch to pie chart here. And then you can remove the segment and you can add any other information from here. For example, for pie chart or a donut chart, we have used category wise sales. So it will show you like this. So by default, it will give you the color shades. If you want to change the colors, you can just click here for the pie chart into the slice option, and you can just click here electronics and you can change the colors. If you need a shady colors like a gradient color, you can use it in this way. See, one example I'm just showing you. So you can use in this way also. So the same format I'm applying here. And if you want to remove this legend, so the legend which you're seeing, you can just half it in this way. And then you can go to the detail labels and you can click here label contents and all details. It will show you all the informations, grocery, value, and percentage. Now the last visual which we're gonna do is a line chart. So if you want to create a line chart, you can just click on this line chart. And you can align it like this if you want. And then you just need to add the line chart for the trending part. So I'm using month and I'm just clicking on the 6. Now the same pattern, if you need the colors and all, you can just click here and you can use. But the number formatting, everything, it will be aligned even with the title. But only one thing is missing here, which is the coloring part of your line. So you can clearly see the line coloring is not too good. So if you want to change that, you can just scroll down here into the format pane and you can click on this line and you will be seeing the color. You can choose the color whichever you like. Now, apart from that, if you want to add any markers, you can expand this and you can use show for all categories. It will show you the pointer like this. That's called marker. In case if you want to change the shape, you can change it from here. Or if you want to increase the size, you can increase it in this way. So this is how it looks like. And if you want to give a different color for marker, still you can do that. You have a color option. You can change the color from here. Now, once after doing this, if you want to add a slicer, you can add slicer and you can show it the interactive visuals. So it will interact with each other. Or else, even if you're not using a slicer, if you click on any of the segment, it will show you here. So the graph is representing here. If you click on consumer also, it will show you the differences. If you uncheck that, again, automatically you'll get the same option. So if you select April month, this will give you the differences between April here. See? So this is how it looks like. If you found this video useful, thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more updates.